But basically, one of the best things you can do to get like a really good trust signal going with Google is to get people to come to your website through Google, through branded searches or whatever it might be. So people searching Pia Margot Boutique, for example, that helps push people towards this website, okay? And it tells Google, oh, this website is actually trustworthy. It's not just complete bullcrap. Maybe we should listen. So that's one of the ways that we kind of steamrolled to the top of Google effectively. Almost 1,000 impressions a day in under 3 months is actually really, really good. If you know your stuff about SEO, you'll know that that's good. So how did we do this? Well, another thing that we did specifically, so she's been doing social media, but what we've been doing on the side is, of course, content. And also another thing that we obviously did was we created all of the collections. So, you know, you can see here, if I go on here, you'll see that there are quite a lot of collections. There are loads at the top, for example. And yeah, our kind of goal here is to rank all of these collections, obviously. So if I go here, you'll just see how many collections there are. I've talked about this a million times on this channel, but one of the best things you can do is start your business off correctly with a lot of collections, a lot of pages, a lot of products, or whatever you're selling. It doesn't have to be products. And then you start blogging. This is exactly what we've done with Pia Margot as well. So we've got some really good ones like christening dresses for, why does that say baby girls? I don't know why that says for baby girls. So that must have been a mistake by Claude. I'm not sure why that says baby girls. I should probably change that. But yeah, you can kind of get the idea here, guys. We're just created a lot of collections, and then we started blogging. So you can see here, top 7 women's jeans trends for 2022, style and comfort. Let's open this. You can see what we do is we do a really nice featured image. This is done by a professional designer. So like, although Harbor to a certain extent is kind of almost competing with what we're doing in the agency, there are certain things that we still do in the agency that Harbor won't do for you yet. For example, featured images, which does help a lot with ranking. There's also a lot of QA here. We QA everything, whereas obviously Harbor just kind of spits things out that you need to QA yourselves. But yeah, overall, you can see this is a very simple Harbor article, and it's getting 147 impressions on a fresh domain website, which, again, if you know anything about SEO, you'll know this is pretty damn good for a new website. And then we've got Best Cocktail Dresses 2024. This is another really simple article. This looks like it might be New Harbor instead of Old Harbor because it's a bit longer. And yeah, this is kind of the logic that we're employing to grow this website. And you can see the effect is obvious, right? It's very, very obvious. Now, thanks to Harbor 1.2, which we just released, you can kind of do this process yourselves, okay? So let's just quickly go to Researcher. Let's go to Topic Scaler. And I just want to try something quickly. And if this doesn't work exactly, then I've got a really good idea for a tool to put inside Harbor, as usual. Let me just write that down. I'm going to pull a Blue Peter on you here. If you know Blue Peter, here's one I did earlier. This is the Site Seeker, not the Topic Scaler. But basically what we've done is we've taken everything that we use to grow our clients' websites. And honestly, there's just, there's many, many clients that we've done this to with great success. So please don't think that I'm just talking out my ass when I say that this works. It does work. So you have the products, you have the collections, and then what you do is you write the blogs to create the connections between your website and Google. And you are telling Google, I am a trusted resource. People can come to me to find information. And then slowly, what you'll find is that your collections start to rank, okay? So ruffled blouse, spring, summer 2024, top blouses, okay? These are all collections. These are not blogs, they're collections. So Spanish dress, okay? I don't know where this is. It's the United States, okay? So, you know, up to 120 searches every single day for Spanish dress or Spanish dresses or Spanish style dresses in the US. And then all we did was create a collection for Spanish dresses, or in this case, Spanish dress for some reason. Should definitely be plural, but I don't really know what happened there. And then we started to blog around these topics, and because of the way Harbor works, is it will just include internal links. So let's have a look at this in a quick example. Now, I will just quickly say, please check all the internal links that Harbor is doing. We'll add something soon that will check all of the links, but it's currently inventing maybe 5%, 10% of links are invented. This is a new thing. So let's see this in action, shall we, guys? So exactly like I said before, we create the collection, and then we do, products, collection, blogs, okay? So here we go. Timeless meaty dresses, investing in wardrobe styles, okay? So let's say that I sent this to writer. I'm just gonna go here because I already wrote this. But yeah, like I said, some links right now are being made up by Harbor. It's happening randomly. I don't have any control over it. It's just the way the LLMs work. Okay, so let's have a little look at this. Timeless midi dresses, 7 ways to improve your wardrobe. Midi dresses are super useful for many outfits. They work for casual and fancy times. Let's see why getting some timeless midi dresses is a good idea for your closet. Key takeaways. Midi dresses work for both casual and fancy times. Classic styles like wrap dresses and little black dresses last a long time. Seasonal midi dresses work for different weather. Good fabrics make dresses last longer and feel comfy. Midi dresses look good on different body types. So far, so good. Midi dresses are very useful. A bit of a weird title, but you know, and the main thing we're trying to do is avoid AI detection, even though I personally don't think it's that important. Midi dresses can be used for a lot of different outfits. You can wear them to school or to a party to make it casual, wear sneakers and a jean jacket. For a fancy look, put on heels and some jewelry. At Pia Margot, correct internal link, we have many midi dresses for different styles and events. We have casual and fancy options, so you're ready for anything. From cool summer dresses, again, just control left click just to check the link. And then you can see this is a link to the midi dress, and then this is a link also to the midi dress. Classic styles that last a long time. When buying midi dresses, it's smart to choose styles that won't go out of fashion. A little black midi dress is always a good choice and can be worn many ways. This is a 404, okay? Eventually, we're gonna have a system that will remove 404s, but just for now, we do have this issue that we're gonna fix as soon as possible. So now this link should go to this exact dress, which you can see here. And also, if I just quickly download this content and then go to W3 Schools Try Editor, then we should see that these are actually side by side. If I stretch this out, yeah, perfect. So this is really, really cool as well. This is a really nice touch to Harbor. These side by side images, just look how beautiful this article is, for God's sake. Like, it's really, really nice. And then, yeah, we have care tips here, little graphs. Sometimes the graphs are a little bit bullshit with one of the next updates is making these visuals better. Like, we're one of the only tools that does graphs, but also, like, we could do better graphs for sure. Now, let's just try something. So we need to go to GPT-0, just because a lot of people have been asking for human content. So we'll just check this origin. This might come up as AI because oh, no, okay. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure I know exactly how I did this. I spent 4 days working on this, but I'm really, really happy to see this because people basically were saying that you can, if you're a freelancer and you use Harbor and it writes content for a client and then that client runs it through an AI generator, Harbor could lead to people kind of losing freelancing work because it says that it's AI generated. That was the main logic behind me spending maybe 4 days on my holiday fixing this whole issue here. Okay, so let's say that we want to post this to Shopify. Now, I can't actually post this because obviously there's no featured image, but what I can do is I can put this as a draft. So let's do that. So I'll show this as HTML, we'll get rid of that and put the title here, get rid of the H1 tags. I'm just gonna change this title a little bit. So 7 midi dresses okay, so yeah, you can see here, beautiful article. So yeah, basically some of these links are fake, like this one is a made up link. So we'll just remove link here. Fall collection is also a fake link. So we'll remove that. That's fine. Barrier dresses is fine. This is fine. If you're wondering how I know, it's just because I know what's a real link and what's not a real link. Yeah, we're going to be working on the linking thing. I know there's a slight issue with internal linking right now. I don't think it's a big issue. So let's keep going. The ultimate guide to silk tops, luxurious and eco-friendly. Now, eco-friendly, I'm not so sure about, but so the issue here, here we go. That's a good one. That's a very good one. So we'll send this to writer here. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the word sustainable and I'm going to say business casual. No, smart. yeah, no, business casual. It's a really, really good keyword there. And we'll do best 4 articles. And then we'll generate content with Harbor. One of the main reasons that Harbor will make stuff up is if you don't have enough content on your website for the keyword that you're trying to write about, okay? For example, if I go on 2Men and I go on collections, suits, you'll see that there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 suits. So if I say write an article about top 10 suits, it'll struggle because there's only 5 suits. So what it'll do is occasionally it'll make a few links up. I am working on this as we speak, but for now you're just going to have to manually check your articles. These are some pretty good ideas. European Fashion Week articles for Pia Margot. Didn't even think about that. Let's see what else the keyword tool came up with before. So yeah, by the way, guys, if you've lost anything, it's on the left on my archive. So anytime you can just download your content again. And yeah, you can download all the keywords. We're not pissing around with, trying to get people to stay forever and not giving people the keywords they've paid for and that kind of stuff. We're trying to be a fair SEO tool, or AIO. The idea is to be AIO SEO tool, which means all-in-one SEO tool. Not this one specifically, obviously, but we're trying to do our own thing where we're going to do everything, basically. I would love to show the link building tool, but I can't show it yet because it's not quite ready. But yeah, also Harbor does take a little bit longer these days as well. I'm just trying to see if any of these are... Oh, that's a good one. How many blazers do we have? That's not a blazer. That's a blazer. Is that the only blazer we have? I say we like it's my company. So one thing as well, guys, is a lot of these things are being sold now. Already. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find something that there's a lot of products of. So obviously if I'm struggling, then Harbor's going to be struggling too. This article here is a Harbor article which is ranking on Google for terms such as these. If I do best women's jeans 2024, I put that directly on Google, and then I do Control F and look for Pia Margot, you'll see there's a Pia Margot article right here that was written by Harbor. And it doesn't even use the featured image. That is hilarious. We spent all that time on the featured image and it just uses this product image instead. Beautiful. Thanks, Google. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I would say, but we're still first page. But yeah, we are 10th basically on Google. First page for a Harbor written article, which is really, really cool to see. You can tell this is a Harbor written article because it has this key features to look for in 2024 jeans. I love this key section right here. Key features to look for in 2024 jeans. Sustainability, versatility, fit options, comfort, quality, style, versatility. That right there is amazing. You can just run this a load of times as well. If, by the way, guys, this topic authority generator does not take very long at all to run, which is really good as well. Some of these are really good. The best Spanish-inspired dresses for summer weddings. Flamenco-inspired fashion. Mediterranean color palette. I love it. I love it. That's such a good keyword. Oh, look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. 2Men is killing it. Are you still publishing content for them? Yes, we are still publishing content for them. Using Harbor, I believe. Yeah, we are still publishing content, guys. I am convinced. Thank you. Really good results of 2Men. Do you recommend any video of keyword research since you have a lot of... Could you recommend the best one in your opinion? If you just want to recreate the keyword research that I do every day, then honestly, I know this sounds like all I'm trying to do is sell you this tool, but if you want to recreate what I have in my head with your website, then the Site Seeker is literally my 10 years of keyword experience in a keyword tool, which is relatively inexpensive. It's already doing better than iSuit, which is a website that is much, much older and has much, much more authority. This is a lot of very, very hard work put into this. And the really cool thing is that we're now ranking for Kiton, which I need to make a video about this very, very soon. But I made a very small change to this collection page, which all I did was add this content here. And this was reverse engineered from a top ranking result. I literally just went on Google, I wrote Kiton, I looked for the first result that wasn't, wasn't Kiton themselves or wasn't, Facebook or whatever. And I just literally put that into Harbor and asked it to rewrite it. And now we're ranking on the first page. You can see us here. This here, where we're ranking first page for the keyword Kiton in Ireland, is literally worth its weight in gold for this specific business, okay? Okay, let's have a look. What was this supposed to be? Blouses. Okay, workwear revolution, business casual blouses for modern offices. Beautiful. Let's just quickly do the wow, really nice. I just love Harbor, like, what the hell? I know I made it, but like still, like, I just love it. Okay, let's go to GPT-0 again, and we'll just do this test because this seems to be the thing that people care about the most. Scan, AI generated. Yeah, so it's 63% AI generated. Again, this is enough human for you to make the argument to whoever that it's actually made by me or yourself or whatever. So yeah, let's have a little look at the article itself. So workwear revolution. This is probably the main reason it came up as AI generated, just because of the word revolution. It's just a certain thing. When you see the word revolution, you think AI generated. So if you think that, and obviously these tools, one of the main things they have inside their logic is if you say the word revolution, then you're probably AI. So like, I wouldn't necessarily think that that would make it AI generated, but that's just the way these tools work. Business casual blouses are changing how we dress for work. They mix comfort with looking professional, perfect for today's offices. At Pia Margot, we offer blouses that fit with this new style of workwear. Key takeaways: business casual blouses combine comfort and professionalism. That's a really AI-generated sentence. Pia Margot offers a variety of styles for different office settings. Quality fabrics ensure durability. Our blouses come in different styles to suit various office settings. We use good quality fabrics to make sure they last and look great. Whether this is a very AI-generated sentence as well, whether you work in a strict office or a more relaxed ones, we have blouses that will work for you. So again, really, really nice side-by-side imagery. And then into the next link, which is, again, a very real link. Go, wow, loads of different blouses. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. How to wear business casual blouses. And then so with trousers, with a skirt, under a blazer. I don't know what the feck those symbols are, but, you know, Harbor's trying his best, bless him. And then caring for your business casual blouses, building your business casual wardrobe. Beautiful. And then it's just not randomly, because it's not random. It's also put this blazer and pants combo with, which we would call, I believe this is just the blazer. I don't think this comes with the trousers, but it's not random because this is also business casual. You could also wear that outfit as a business casual outfit, basically. And then even this is a real link, which is perfect. Okay, so there is one 404 link here. So we'll download this content, and again, we'll stick it on Shopify. So we'll go to Pia Margot, go to blog post, and then add blog post. So again, there are a couple of made up links at the very bottom here. This is something I'm actively working on, guys, just so you know. So this one here was made up. It shouldn't be doing this, but it does do this occasionally still. There's not really much I can do, unfortunately. So we'll click on edit link and we'll remove the link here, and then the rest I believe will real. Put the title as the title and then remove the title. Make sure you're always removing the title, guys, because you don't want two H1s on the same page. It's really, really bad for SEO. But yeah, overall, this is looking very, very nice. I think this is another beautiful article. Let's just download this again and put this on W3 Schools just to see it. Check this out. Beautiful. Look at that. I love these side-by-sides, honestly. It's obviously too big to be side-by-side, but it's okay. From siesta to fiesta, versatile Spanish inspired pieces for day to night. That's a cool article. Top 10 size-inclusive cocktail dresses for every occasion. Nice. Resort wear edit. Essential pieces for your beach getaway. That is a good one. Let me just double check that hasn't already been written there. No, that's the exact URL. Oops. URLs containing resort. Nope. Beach. We got beach. That's okay. Beach is fine. Vacation. Oh, we do have vacation. We don't, oh no, but this is a collection. Perfect, beautiful. So yeah, you can see there's a mechanism within the keyword tool that stops duplicates, which seems to have worked. So let's put this into the writer. I want to just remove the word edit because I don't know why the word edit is there. Resort wear, essential pieces for your beach getaway. Beautiful. I don't know, informational, I guess. And then generate. So that, again, will start generating. And yeah, we've kind of done In less than an hour, we've almost done 3 articles that will hopefully rank on Google. It's that simple and that easy. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get these featured images made, and we're going to release these articles. And then we're going to see how they're ranking, basically. We're going to see if we can get some quick rankers using Harbor effectively. So I'm actually just going to send a message to our designer. So we'll do 3 blogs. We'll upload them. Maybe we'll upload them all at the same time. Not sure yet. It's always good to do little experiments and things. And then what we're going to do is we're going to see in the coming week how these articles that you've seen me create actually rank on Google. I keep looking down at my phone. I'm reading the chat, by the way, guys. I'm not just on my phone. But yeah, this is kind of the essential process that I've been talking about for, 2 years now. I kind of feel like a crazy person that no one's fucking listening to me, but it's a really, really simple process, okay? And I will keep talking about it until everybody in the world knows about it. You upload products, create collections, put everything in the header, make a load of blogs. And then there are 2 more steps to this, which is create link bait and get backlinks. So currently, Harbor does this part. Harbor will soon do these 2 parts, and then Harbor is eventually going to do this part. But the others, I don't know if it will ever do any of the other parts. But yeah, this is what we're currently working with. Just make a load of blogs, which is kind of the main part of this. But the reason you do it in this order, by the way, if you're curious, you do the blogging here because you want to be able to internally link to everything, okay? If you just start a website and then you start blogging immediately, you're going to miss out on a lot of your SEO because you're not going to have pages and things to link to, okay? So if you start a website and immediately start blogging, it doesn't really make sense because there's no pillar pages, there's nothing for Google to see, right? I hope that kind of makes sense. That's why we do it like this. My opinion matters, I guess. I remember when I was 5, when the internet first happened and the teacher was explaining the internet runs on keywords to our librarian. Nothing much has changed. Yeah, that's true. Nothing much has changed. Nothing ever really changes. But yeah, that's going to kind of be it. I'm going to wait for this one to finish. I'm going to upload it, and then I'm going to get our image designer to make the images. Let me just send the titles over to the designer. Okay, so they've now been sent to the to the designer. They're going to get designed. We're going to make featured images, and then we're going to see how they rank, basically. Well, guys, I mean, it's been another great stream. If anyone has any ideas for streams and things, please feel free to let us know. We're kind of wanting to stream every single day, but, we'll do whatever people want as well. I'm not just going to be doing Harbor stuff. We'll be doing other stuff too, of course. But yeah, let us know what you want to see. Let us know what you want me to do. Anything, really. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, you can use Harbor like this as well. You can run several generations at once. You don't have to sit and wait. So you can see here I have 3 running at the moment. I have a keyword tool and then 2 content generators, okay? And then also another thing is, if you accidentally quit out like that, the content will still appear here eventually as well, okay? So don't worry, you haven't lost anything. Anything that you've made on Harbor will be on my archive at any time. So I wouldn't worry too much about that either. That's the cool thing about Harbor. Like something like Ahrefs or traditional keyword tools, you need a lot of experience. You need to understand how to use them. You need to know what you're doing, basically. But the cool thing about Harbor is you don't really need that anymore. Like you don't need to understand even the niche that you're writing in, because the way it works is it should give good keyword suggestions for any niche, as long as the website's not complete trash. If your website's complete trash, it's a little bit more difficult for Harbor to do things, I'm not going to lie. If you see that Harbor's messing up a lot, I highly recommend trying on a different website. No, there's no free trial for Harbor. There's never been a free trial for Harbor. I don't think there ever will be a free trial for Harbor. There is a half price coupon. But yeah, there's no free trial at the moment. I'm just going back to the example that I was looking at yesterday, which is light bike. That's pretty cool. That's a new one. So one thing that's not happening right now is when you click generate, if you close, it will still generate content. Yes, it will. No, it'll appear on your My Archive eventually. So the cool thing about Harbor, right, is one thing that we're not doing right now is the keywords that were generated last time you press generate are not fed back into the system. So you may experience repeats, right? But you also may experience new things just because of the way that Harbor actually works. Is it doesn't follow like a plan, or that's a bad way to put it. It doesn't follow a set system, okay? The system actually changes every time you press generate, which is really, really interesting. Not the system, but like the dynamically generated prompts are different every time you press generate. That's kind of the unique thing about Harbor. I wouldn't say that was true for any other tool that I know of. So one generation will very, very, very rarely be the same as another generation. So let's just show that in action. We can see here, these are the 5 pillars. I'm going to take a picture of this. Now, again, that doesn't mean that it's always going to be different. It might be exactly the same this time, but let's just press grow topic authority here, and we'll see. Any use cases for service style businesses, or it works with service. It's just we have less service clients, and we don't have any service clients that have given us permission to use their website on the YouTube channel, but it works with service, yeah. But I haven't got any case study because we can't talk about their businesses because we don't have permission. Yeah, it does. You can change languages. Doesn't work in every language. If you go on My Settings and you can change to these languages, language is not perfect on Harbor right now, but like the big languages like Spanish and Italian, I guess, if that's here, will work fine. But certain languages, particularly non-Latin alphabet languages, don't necessarily work as well. So you can see here, these are all completely different. For some reason, it's gone purely with eco-friendly. I'm not sure why. But you can see the exact same process, but it just gives completely different suggestions, okay? So every time you press generate on Harbor, the chances of you getting exactly the same as what you got last time, I think they're 0, to be honest with you, or very, very low. The content generator will not give duplicates. The keyword generator will give some duplicates, but the chance of everything being exactly the same, I think it might be 0, but, you know, with LLMs, you never really know. So it might not be 0, but I think it's very, very low chance of getting all of the exact same keywords if you press generate twice. I don't know how people would react to that. I don't know if people want to disagree with that, but that's how I find it. Well, that's how it's designed, actually. So yeah, some of these are fine. These are quite similar to ones yesterday. This is a good one that didn't come up yesterday. Do you think Google is pushing eco-friendly or the store? I see that a lot. It's just something that AI does. If you say, give me 10 niches to start a drop shipping store, for example, for some reason, most of the time, it will say sustainable products. So let's just try that. Give me 10 interesting drop shipping store niche ideas. I bet one of these is sustainable products. First one. I don't know what it is about ChatGPT, but it is obsessed with this. Every single time it gives the same feckin' suggestion, which is eco-friendly, sustainable home goods or whatever, okay? It will do this every single time. Watch, I'll do it again. Start a whole new chat. I bet the first one is the same again. I can just tell. Don't be the same. Yeah, it's literally the same every time. I don't know what it is with ChatGPT and its obsession with that. Let's see if Claude is the same. Yeah. I actually, I don't know what causes this. It's probably some kind of bias that, you know, let's think about this logically. Let's say that you wanted to make an LLM, and you're thinking about, you know, safety of your LLM. Probably you would try and push your LLM towards being talking about sustainability, talking about eco-friendly. Like, for example, if you said, here are top 10, or give me 10 interesting dropshipping ideas, and it just says coal, gas, or, you know, diesel cars, you're going to be like, what the hell are you talking about, Claude? So I can kind of understand the logic here, but like, I do think it's interesting that every single time you do this, the first one is always eco-friendly. Let's just get rid of the word interesting, just in case that's what's causing it. Every time, literally every time.
So fuck.
Yeah, exactly, Fabiano. Fabiano, sei Italiano. Are you Italian? Fabiano is a very Italian name. Yeah, it's like cliche. It's this constant thing with AI where if you've used AI enough, you'll notice as well, it always gives an answer, even if it doesn't know the answer to the question. It constantly hallucinates. It lies. It always thinks that what you're saying to it is correct. Okay, so if you're trying to code with AI, one of the worst things is you say to the AI, this is broken, please fix it, okay? And it will say, yes, you're right, it's broken. Whether it's broken or not, the AI will say, yes, you are correct, it is broken, let's fix this. And then it will just change all of the code, right? But it might not necessarily have been that was broken in the first place, which is kind of the annoying thing. Anyway, this is finally done. It takes a little bit of time, but so resort wear, essential pieces for your beach getaway, getting ready for a beach vacation. Let's talk about must-have pieces. Let's just do the quick test first. This does look like a very, very nice article, but let me just do a check. I will be fixing this as soon as possible, guys. The links being incorrect. Okay, so this is again 63% to 26%. This is still enough for it to be uncertain. And I'm guessing if I went to something like Content at Scale, AI content detector, I never used this one, but you know, I don't know what people are using. I don't care about AI content checkers, to be honest with you. But people do care about that. Let's see what this says. So this passes as human completely, which is very, very interesting. So yeah, it's really, really hard to get a feel for this. Very true. I hate the fact it always agrees with you. Just put me, yeah, exactly. When it's like, yes, you are right. This is incorrect. It's like, no, you need to actually tell me what's correct and incorrect. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Thanks, Jaden. I completely agree with you there. So let's have a look at this. Resort wear, essential pieces for your beach getaway. Getting ready for a beach vacation. Let's talk about the must-have pieces for your resort wardrobe, blah, blah, blah. Key takeaways. Lightweight, breathable fabrics like cotton and linen. Perfect. That's literally what you want. Packed versatile pieces that transition from beach to evening. Again, really good advice. I've just come back from a holiday in Greece. Obviously, this isn't the kind of stuff I'm wearing, but it's true. Include a mix of swimwear, cover-ups, dresses, and accessories. Consider sustainable options for eco-friendly travel. I don't know what the thing with eco-friendly is. Shut up. Use efficient packing techniques to maximize suitcase space. Sure. Key resort wear essentials. 2 to 3 sets of lightweight, quick drying swimwear. This is the kind of thing that will instantly rank on Google because I can't really explain why, but it sums up everything you need to know about this particular topic almost instantly. And that's the really, really good thing about these key takeaways. Beach-ready dresses from sand to soiree. Jesus. Good beach dresses. I'm not going to read all this, to be honest with you. You can read it if you want, guys. You can pause and read. But I just love this. I absolutely bloody love this. So I do have to check a few of these. I cannot believe that's a real collection. Resort romper. Okay. Just so you know, guys, the collections were made with AI. Just so you know, that's kind of why they're a bit mad. Resort romper. I wasn't expecting that to be real. Our resort jumpsuit, is that actually real? Okay, I was not expecting that to be real either. This is named after my fiancée, Susanna. The Susanna skirt and top is also sold out. Yeah, that's kind of an interesting way to look at things. If it's sold out, I don't know if it should be appearing here, but you know, it's one of those things. It's kind of hard to tell Harbor that. Packing tips for the savvy traveler, efficient packing techniques, rolling clothes, using packing cubes, wearing bulkiest items, using vacuum bags. I know these percentages don't necessarily make a lot of sense, but we are going to be improving that very, very soon. And then sustainable again, and then let's see if this is real. Yeah, this is a 404. So it seems to be making up one link per article, which is annoying, but we will fix this at some point. But yeah, like I said, we will be fixing this. I've tried already to fix this. It just keeps doing it. So yeah, this is kind of the idea. Blah blah blah. Really nice, really nice. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So all we need to do is again put this on Shopify, and then we'll get rid of the H1 at the top, and then we'll save that. So let me just talk a little bit about my logic of what I'm doing right now. I am checking whether the posts that we are posting on Pia Margot are getting indexed without us indexing them manually. So we'll go to the bottom because these should be the latest ones. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this. If this one's indexed, it was only released today. So, okay, this one's not indexed. That's okay. As long as this other one, the one before, is indexed, then there should not be any problem with uploading a few more articles. But if this one's not indexed, we have an issue. It's not indexed. Okay, so now we have an issue because now it looks like these are not getting indexed automatically. Yeah, Jaden, we are going to be doing that. Eventually, we're going to be adding featured images to Harbor as well. We have some pretty good ideas on how to do that, to be honest with you. So they're all getting indexed except the ones further down. Now, this does happen sometimes. I'm just going to submit this for indexing. Okay, so it's only the one from today that hasn't been indexed. So what does that mean? That means that we can pretty much safely say that when we post to Google on Pia Margot, it gets indexed. So what can we do with that information? It means that we can upload, we can safely upload these 3 blog posts that I've just written today, and they should all get indexed. 369 impressions and 6 clicks just on the blog is really, really cool. We got a total of 636 index pages, which is really, really nice for such a small website as well. It wasn't, yeah, sorry, yeah, I made a mistake with the, but yeah, guys, I mean, another really, really nice live stream there. Really, really enjoyed that. And now we've got 3 blog posts ready to go. Harbor now gets past these pesky AI detectors. You can see this one is nowhere near as good as GPT-0. GPT-0 is much, much better. Yeah, so we're going to be streaming every day, 1 p.m. every single day, except Saturday and Sunday, potentially except Saturday and Sunday. And yeah, we're going to be doing a lot more videos, and we're doing shorts. Yeah, we're kind of pushing the channel a little bit more, guys. So please help us out. Tune in for the streams mainly. If I could ask you anything, it would be tune in for the streams. And yeah, see you tomorrow, guys. Hey, Larry. Hey, Nick the Kid. See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching all the way to the end, you're an absolute legend. I'll see you soon with some more content. Peace out.